Hello there, it is Jessica Weaver. How are you? I wanted to share with you a story of what's happened to me over the last week because it's really cool and I didn't realize it until today. I was reading this new book, The Power of Your Potential. Well, a new book for me. Really good book. Gonna put up a book review for Not Your Father's Advisor on it. But I strongly believe that once we commit to reading something, when we want to grow, when we embrace learning and knowledge, we become very intentional in every aspect of our life. It's like the ripple effect. And I see it a lot with the women I work with their money. Once they become smarter with their money, it's amazing how much more they think through all the other areas of their life. And I'll give you an example of this. I was reading the chapter in this book about risk. And if you follow me, you know I'm a huge proponent of risk. I love it. We need to take risks, whether it's our money, our life, our business, our career, whatever it is. Basically, nothing amazing has ever come because of people doing nothing. Think about that. Nothing amazing has ever happened to somebody who just sat there. It's always been a story of somebody who went for it, took on a lot of risk, got help, figured it out, embraced the struggle, embraced the challenge. So I was reading about risk, and over the last week, I've reached out to 3 different people for help. And it's been in different areas, but I reached out to 3 people for help. All of them were very willing to help me, and what was amazing is basically every time I was rewarded. I was rewarded with a new client, I was rewarded with a new opportunity, with a new connection, with more collaborating. And it was really cool. It almost encouraged me. Now I'm thinking, who else can I reach out for help, to talk with? And it's also true when people come to me for help and I help them or give them some time with me, I get rewarded again. And it's very interesting because in the book, he talks about how important it is to bring other people on when we take on big risks. Basically, the bigger the risk, the more help we need. The greater the leadership we need, the greater the team we need. And I see this all the time with the women I work with. We can get ourselves only so far. We can get ourselves maybe halfway to our goals without needing help to get us the rest of the way. And I am a firm believer of that in any aspect. Right? I have a woman coming in later today, and she did a great job saving for retirement. She got herself this far. Here's retirement. How is she going to get over the hump? Now what the heck does she do with the money? Does she know if she saved enough money? Is she being as strategic with the money as she could be doing? And that's what happens. We get ourselves so far, and then we need help to bring us the rest of the way. And another thing he talks about is we shouldn't just blindly go into risk. We shouldn't just, that looks risky, I'm going to go for it. We should analyze the risk. A big thing of what I do with my job, I analyze the risk for people with their money. And he talks about who else has done this risk that you're looking to do. What have been their results? What's the best it can be? What's the best result possible? What's the worst result possible? Right? Kind of get a gauge for how much can this risk help you versus hurt you, right? Because there's always a give and take with any risk. And that's why I share so many stories. In my latest book, Time to Refine, and my first book, Strong Woman, Stronger Assets, I share so many stories because they are stories of women who have taken on risk and how it's helped them or hurt them, how they've learned from it, how they've grown from it, how it's affected them, not just tomorrow, but in 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So really interesting take on risk and why not just you, but I need to do it as well. Embrace the help when we are ready to take on a big risk. Really get ourselves to that next level. So I hope you learned something. Share this if you found it helpful. And I'll see you soon. Bye.